Warning: the following program contains scenes of violence intended for adult audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Are you ready now? I got you freaking out. Say you're ready now. I'm not gonna say it again. Who said a man can take a stand? He's got a plan, he's got a right. He'll fight to win, he won't give in. He'll watch the signs or pay the price. You sold your pride, you'll pay the price. Know that it gets you every time. Still, I gotta know, are you ready for war? 'Cause it's coming around my bend. Are you ready once more? I am not gonna say it again. This is one thing you should know, so you better get it through your head. Are you ready for war? 'Cause it's coming around my bend, my bend, my bend, my bend. No, I'm not gonna say it again, 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 again. No, I'm not gonna say it again.
Welcome everyone to CWE Wrestling. Dave Petro ringside, joined once again by Kevin Cannon. And Kevin, we are kicking off tonight's show with the gift. Jason Kincaid, the former NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, this guy's definitely a horse of a different color. He's creative, he's innovative, and he's just very, very different. But it works for him. And I was talking to Jason Kincaid. You know who he wants a match with? Who he's calling out?
Who's he calling out?
Mendelo. He wants a match with Mendelo. He wants to face the best there is in CWE. I said to him, you know, you got to prove yourself a little bit here. You can't just waltz into town and call out Mendelo.
Wow, and we haven't seen Mendelo for several months in action, and from what I understand, he has been training at the WWE Development Center and wrestling all over the world, so maybe we'll get to see Mendelo back in the CWE ring.
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping this comes to fruition for Jason Kincaid, because that would make for one interesting matchup.
Oh, what a bombshell to start today's show. The gift, Jason Kincaid, calling out Mendelo to you, Kevin Cannon, and I think that you got a scoop there.
Yeah, definitely. However, Tommy Lee Curtis is no pushover. He's one half of the tag team champions. You can't just look ahead of Tommy Lee Curtis. He's a guy who can get it done in the ring, too.
Well, we saw last week the gift Jason Kincaid made a successful CWE television debut, and now he faces a much stronger opponent, in my opinion, as you mentioned. One half of the tag team champions, one half of the Saints of Los Angeles, Mr. Excitement himself, Tommy Lee Curtis, and this is going to be one tremendous match to kick off this episode of CWE Wrestling. On today's show, you will see Chris Masters with another Master Lock Challenge.
I can't wait.
Also coming up on today's program, Hotshot Danny Duggan goes one-on-one against Sicko. And then, in our main event, the masterpiece Chris Masters, not a Master Lock Challenge, he goes one-on-one with Kamikaze.
Yeah, Cam earned that match last week. He got lucky against Rob Starr. We gave him that win because I don't want my...
You gave him that win?
Yeah, I don't want my guys getting in there with Chris Masters. You get injured. I mean, Chris Masters is head and shoulders above the entire CWE roster. I don't want my guys getting in there with him and having their careers shortened by a man of his size, his stature, and his experience. Cam can be the one to get hurt by Chris Masters. Cam can be the one to get beat up by Chris Masters, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, I just bit my tongue there. I just thought that Kamikaze won an impressive matchup last week.
No. It was all part of my master plan.
I see. Okay, 30-minute time limit. Opening contest. CW Wrestling on the air. Tommy Lee Curtis now with working over the arm of the gift, Jason Kincaid. And Kevin, these guys look evenly matched up, physically fit anyway.
Yeah, I would say so. This is interesting to watch. I don't know as much about Jason Kincaid as I do about Tommy Lee Curtis, as much as far as in-ring ability goes and how he pairs up against some of these guys. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how this unfolds.
Absolutely. Both men back up there. Oh, and a arm drag takeover. Oh, and Tommy Lee Curtis comes back with one of his own. Wow!
I think they might be evenly matched skill-wise also.
Absolutely, but one thing they're not evenly matched is fan support, and you just heard the tremendous ovation by another great crowd here for TLC. Tommy Lee Curtis, one half of our tag team champions.
One thing I've noticed about Jason Kincaid is he doesn't come in raging and angry and ready to tear somebody's head off. He comes in, and it takes a while for him to build that anger, to build that rage, to build that ferocity, if you will. And then, but once he gets that going, he will take your head off.
Yeah, we've seen. I've seen him. I've been on the different assorted wrestling sites. I followed his career as the former NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, and you are exactly right, Kevin Cannon. There are some moments where almost the Gift Jason Kincaid doesn't seem interested in the match, but something happens, the switch gets flipped, and then you're right, the ferocity of him, and then his match ability and his wrestling ability, and then he just gets mean.
Yeah, emotion plays a big part in wrestling, and it works in wonders for Jason Kincaid when he gets that anger going.
Absolutely, both men, as I mentioned before, evenly matched. And we are seeing some tremendous maneuvers and some tremendous scientific wrestling by both men. Like, I know Tommy Lee Curtis, he can mix it up, and we've seen the Gift Jason Kincaid able to mix it up as well. Oh! That's not a scientific maneuver. He took him down by the beard, Kevin Cannon.
What a cheap shot.
Now, if Rob Stardom did that, would you call that a cheap shot?
I would say Rob Stardom would get his fingers caught in somebody's beard sometimes, but I don't think he would intentionally do something like that.
Oh, it would be an accident, right?
Definitely.
Now, Jason, maybe that's the thing that'll light the spark in Jason Kincaid, because now, coming back with a couple tremendous forearm uppercuts on Tommy Lee Curtis, and now goes back to work on the arm of TLC.
Yeah, if you asked me, that wasn't that bright of Tommy Lee Curtis to grab his beard like that and yank him down to the mat. That's just making him more and more angry.
Look at Tommy Lee Curtis with some high-flying maneuvers and able to take over Jason Kincaid. And the inverted atomic drop. Jason Kincaid misses with the clothesline, and now the atomic drop. And now, look at Jason Kincaid. Big scoop slam. Oh, and Tommy Lee Curtis down with the pin. 1, 2, I thought we had it. And I think TLC thought he had it too. And Jason Kincaid, the Gift, bails out for safer pastures.
Yeah, he needs a minute to regroup here, and I can see it in his eyes. He's getting a little more furious, a little more upset here, and
here he comes. Here comes. Oh, look
my
at that.
God!
Not only was he regrouping, but I think it was part of his plan, because he's probably done his homework on Tommy Lee Curtis, because we've seen that before. Tommy Lee Curtis with his high-flying ability, and you saw the Gift Jason Kincaid able to counter that with a big boot to the face.
Yeah, lots of times TLC likes to come through with that suicide dive. Well, today it really was suicide.
1, 2. Jason Kincaid with a pin attempt on Tommy Lee Curtis. Curtis able to kick out at the count of 2.
Let me ask you something about Tommy Lee Curtis here, Patrick. Do you agree with some of his morals? Have you listened to his entrance music?
Well, I'm not one to judge someone on their morals, because, you know, being in the business that I am in professional wrestling, it's far from me to judge. I just try to concentrate on the in-ring action.
There's a line. Next time you're at a CWE live event, there's a line in Tommy Lee Curtis' entrance music that says, and I quote, "Girls pass out naked in the back room, everybody's gonna score." What kind of message is that sending? What's he saying? What kind of guy is he?
Hey, I'm not going to comment on anybody's kind of hobbies or maybe choice of music. I just talk about their in-ring ability. And next time a live event, you great fans in Winnipeg get to see the stars of CWE at Rookies Sports Bar Friday, March 21st. That's going to be one tremendous show.
Oh yeah, these rookie shows are something else. You'll see some matchups that you don't normally see, and none of it's televised. You get the privilege of being the only ones to see that. There's matchups that, you know, you'll see Danny Duggan go 45 minutes with Blake Broadway. That was an incredible match. Myself, I faced the CWE champion Robbie Royce at a rookie show. There's just so many interesting different matchups that happen there, and things are a little more no-holds-barred. It's definitely a great environment and a great show to check out.
I'm taking you didn't take the title.
I was within a nose hair of taking that title away from Robbie Royce. A nose hair.
Friday, March 21st, Rookie Sports Bar, bell time 8:30. For information on that great event and all our great CWE events, go to our website, www.cwecanada.ca. Back to the match at hand. The Gift Jason Kincaid now applying some pressure towards the midsection. Kind of a bear hug on the mat, if you will. These two guys have been giving it all this match. Probably about 7 or 8 minutes gone by in this one. 30-minute time limit. And listen to the fans. They are firmly behind Tommy Lee Curtis.
Yeah, what Jason Kincaid's trying to do here is he's trying to prevent Tommy Lee Curtis's rib cage from expanding, which really gets you short of breath, and it forces you to take shorter, more sharp gasps, and it really wears you out, and it's showing right now on Tommy Lee Curtis. Look how slow and lethargic he is getting back up compared to just a minute or two ago.
He was able to get Jason Kincaid off him, and now we're seeing the suicide dive again. No! Jason Kincaid has well scouted his opponent and comes back, another big boot to the face, and Tommy Lee Curtis now on the arena floor.
He might be unconscious. He hit him right in the jaw with that, right on the button.
Oh, now he's going outside the ring to probably inflict more damage on one half of the tag team champions. And look at this. He is lining up. He sets his sight on Tommy Lee Curtis. And what is he going to do? No, he just tosses him back into the ring because, as you know, Kevin Cannon, you're not going to win the match outside. Oh, look at this. 1, 2.
Oh!
Tommy Lee Curtis almost got a pin on an unsuspecting Jason Kincaid. Now Jason Kincaid beats him with a boot and a pin attempt of his own, but Tommy Lee Curtis able to kick out at the count of 2. Wow, what action. Oh, backbreaker. Jason Kincaid applying the big backbreaker to Tommy Lee Curtis. And now, maybe that's that spark now that you've said before. You've seen the fire now lit in the gift. Jason Kincaid as he climbs to the top rope, and Tommy Lee Curtis is not moving. He did move. He got out of the way. Jason Kincaid misses with a double boot attempt. That would have been chaos.
Yeah, he jammed his knee a bit there, landing on him. You know, you kind of judge to land on your opponent, and you're, just that extra foot or so off, and it'll really mess things up for you.
Guys are going toe-to-toe right now in the middle of the ring. Tommy Lee Curtis with a big elbow and a clothesline. Jason Kincaid down. Another big elbow. Tommy Lee Curtis now on fire. Irish whip into the ropes, reversed by Jason Kincaid. Oh, this guy's coming around. Oh, neck breaker. Oh, look at
my goodness.
That. 1, 2,
just
and 3. Oh, I thought that was it. Everyone here in the arena thought that was it. Tommy Lee Curtis thought that was it. Jason Kincaid able to kick out of that. What? I don't even know what to call that one, Kevin Cannon.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Curtis didn't have the pin fully secured there. If he'd have been all his weight on top of him, he might have been walking away the victor right now.
Oh, Jason Kincaid just pounded Tommy Lee Curtis' head into his own boot.
With a flying fist off of the top turnbuckle to the outside.
And we talked about this at the beginning of the match. These guys evenly matched, and I did not know that Jason Kincaid could be such a high flyer. And we're seeing, look at that! Oh my! 1, 2, and oh, Tommy Lee Curtis able to kick out at the count of 2.
Just amazing, incredible athleticism from both men here, but I think Jason Kincaid's really gotten things swinging in his favor, and he's got Tommy Lee Curtis all but beat here.
He does, and now the gift, Jason Kincaid, perhaps now, oh, he's firing it up. He's taking down his shirt.
It's getting hot in here.
It's getting hot in here. Tommy Lee Curtis looking over at the ring, and now, oh, misses with a shoulder charge. Tommy Lee Curtis from behind. 1, 2. Oh, look at this. Look at Jason Kincaid. Oh, my. 1, 2, and 3. No!
Oh my, I think that was just muscle memory. I don't think he consciously kicked out there. I think that was just force of habit.
The fans absolutely going bananas. This is one tremendous matchup kicking off this edition of CWE Wrestling in our main event. Kamikaze going one-on-one with the Masterpiece. Chris Masters also in action a little bit later on. Hotshot Danny Duggan goes one-on-one against Sicko. Referee up to 5 of the count. Both men now getting back to their feet. We are well over 10 minutes into this matchup, and that's got to take a toll on both of these wrestlers. They are in good shape, Kevin Cannon, but 10 minutes of this high-flying action takes a toll on both men.
Yeah, I think Tommy Lee Curtis has been learning a few new moves from Nate Hardy. I haven't seen him leave his feet as much in a match as I have today.
No, you are absolutely correct. And now, again, both men toe-to-toe. Jason Kincaid with a disrespectful shove to the face. And look at Tommy Lee Curtis.
Oh, right through, and Jason Kincaid right out of the ring.
Yeah, Jason Kincaid flew out of the ring, and Tommy Lee Curtis almost able to put him away. I think if Jason Kincaid did that momentum took him outside the ring, I think Tommy Lee Curtis had a great shot at getting the 3 count there.
He might still get a count-out win here.
He could, but now he is on his opponent. Tommy Lee Curtis trying to get the gift Jason Kincaid back into the ring.
What's he doing? Oh, I thought he was going to powerbomb him on the floor.
I did think so too, but Tommy Lee Curtis knows the way to the man is the pinfall victory is the best. 1, 2, and Jason Kincaid able to kick out. As I mentioned, if he was able to get on for the pin, right, if the momentum wouldn't have taken Kincaid outside the ring, I think we would have had a winner by now.
Yeah, the thing with the CWE office, when they're looking at who they're going to give out title shots to, they don't look at count-out wins. They look at pinfalls and submissions. If you get a win by count-out, by DQ, that's not really going to climb you up the rankings.
Oh, here goes Tommy Lee Curtis. He's going up to the top. And look, Jason Kincaid able to get back to his feet and chops him down. Tommy Lee Curtis landing hard on that top turnbuckle.
Oh, I hope he doesn't plan on having kids.
And look at Jason Kincaid with a big headbutt. Tommy Lee Curtis now in a prone position. And what is Jason Kincaid up to?
I've seen him do this before. If this is what I think it is, I've seen him do this before, Dave.
Oh my!
Death from above, he calls that.
Death from above. Tommy Lee Curtis down in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, the gift, Jason Kincaid, former NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, in our opening contest. What a way to kick off this week's edition of CWE Wrestling.
Mentolo, look over your shoulder.
The challenge has been made. Will Mentolo accept? Only time will tell. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Chris Masters with the Master Lock Challenge.
I go to Muscles by Myers because I trust them.
The staff is phenomenal. You come in, they're always positive, they're always happy to see you.
I walked in there not knowing a thing about supplements, and the staff there showed me everything I need to know.
I lost about 40 pounds and then put on about 10 pounds of muscle.
I've gotten stronger, I've had more energy.
I go to Muscles by Myers because they offer great advice, competitive pricing, and they care about helping you achieve your goals.
If I can do it, you can do it.
The official hotel of CWE in Winnipeg is the Clarion Hotel at 1445 Portage Avenue. For more information, go to www.clarionhotel.com.
In need of a professional photo shoot or photos for your event? Call Dwight Lowen Photography for all your needs. Visit www.dwightlowen.com.
You think I'm overrated? Some say
When in Nipawin, stop into Mr. Ribs, an official sponsor of the CWE, located at 15 Main Street West. Drop by today.
People patiently waiting. I came up from the basement. I don't trust y'all and y'all don't faze me.
Wrestling fans, be sure and stop into Lower Level Sports Collectibles at 189 Henderson Highway in Winnipeg. They are an official sponsor of the CWE.
But I'll bounce back. The haters won't go away. How y'all trying to do me?
Have you ever thought about becoming a professional wrestler? What about working behind the scenes in professional wrestling? Well, now's your chance. The CWE Elite Wrestling Academy is now accepting students. Learn from the best the Canadian Wrestling's Elite has to offer by signing up today. Our trainers have traveled the world from Canada and the US all the way to Mexico and Japan, been featured on TV and pay-per-view all across the world. All you have to do is send an email to info@cwecanada.ca to get the ball rolling. Make your dreams come true and contact Canadian Wrestling's Elite today.
CWE fans get set as the Stars return to Rookies Sports Bar Friday, March the 21st, 8:30 p.m. bell time. Tickets only $10, and this is an adults-only show. Fans get set for the last Action Hero Tour featuring Ring of Honor star Chris Hero, who is also known as Cassius Ohno in WWE NXT. The tour kicks off Tuesday, May 6th in Morden, Manitoba, with a big event at the Access Event Center, 111 Gilmore Avenue. Bell time 7 o'clock. Get your advance tickets at Giant Tiger.
His face paint like Allison
The tour continues Wednesday, May 7th in Souris, Manitoba at the Souris Community Hall. Bell time 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at www.diyobo.com. Deepawa, Manitoba gets set. CWE returns Thursday, May 8th at the Yellowhead Arena. Get your tickets at Mr. Ribs, 15 Main Street West. Winnipeg, Manitoba gets set. CWE invades the Holy Cross Gymnasium Friday, May 9th. Bell time 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at Rudy's Video, Blade Hair Design, or Video 1001. Selkirk, Manitoba gets set. Selkirk Arena this time, The Barn. Saturday, May 10th, bell time 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at Blaine's, 366 Main Street. And finally, the CWE returns Sunday, May 10th, the Beausejour, Manitoba at the Broken Head River Community Hall. Special bell time, 3 o'clock. Get your tickets at Crosstown Convenience or go to www.diyobo.com. For more information on all these great events, go to www.cwecanada.ca.
I'm here with MAN. You two have been the catalyst behind some pretty vicious attacks against Jess Youngblood and Red Thunder. Even with Red Thunder on the sidelines, it seems like there's no end to this feud. What do you guys have to say about that?
Ricky, let me just tell you something. We ain't scared of Jess Youngblood because he don't got no partner. And we ain't concerned about anything anymore because we got a secret weapon. You know what I'm talking about? Why don't you show me?
Wow. Hammer.
No.
Black.
Hollow.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the masterpiece, Chris Master.
Welcome back to CWE Wrestling. Dave Petro ringside, joined by Kevin Cannon. And Kevin, we're about to see another Master Lock challenge with the masterpiece, Chris Masters.
Yeah, this guy has kept himself in phenomenal shape. He's a close personal friend of mine, and every time I call the guy, I email the guy, Kevin, I'm at the gym. Kevin, I'm working out. Kevin, I'm training. I'll call you after. He just treats his body as a temple, and it pays off. Like, look at the shape he is in.
Absolutely correct. This man is in absolutely phenomenal condition. But the thing that sets him, and that, I guess that really just reaffirmed what I thought. You said he's a close personal friend of yours. I gotta tell you something. This man's attitude stinks.
Well, he just likes to call it how it is. He calls a spade a spade. You know, the masterpiece is a smart guy. He knows what's what, and he says it.
We saw him several weeks back right here on CWE television in his impressive television debut. His opponent not able to break the Master Lock, and we are once again going to see another Master Lock challenge. Now, all the years I've been watching professional wrestling, I can maybe count on one hand the guys that have been able to break the Master Lock.
Well, I doubt there's anybody on this tour in the CWE that's going to be able to break the Master Lock challenge. Like, look at this guy. Who can escape that? Who can get out of that? This guy will lock you in and put you out.
Let's hear what he has to say.
Canadian, you always manage to outdo yourselves. You do. Whether it's weather customs, cold weather, I don't know how you guys do it. And to be quite honest, I thought Regina, Canada was bad. But that was until I got here to Morton.
Now that's just not right.
Like I said,
the truth.
Now, here's the deal. I intended on coming out here and issuing an open Master Lock challenge to any one of you. But that was till I realized that most of you are probably handicapped.
Oh! I noticed that too.
That's a problem. I don't know. So, what I'm going to do, just to be fair,
unbelievable.
You hold off on this tonight, and I'm going to issue a challenge to any one of these supposed superstars in the back that wants to take the Master Lock challenge.
Well, he's got morals.
So, who's it going to be?
Wow, after that calling down of our tremendous audience, I hope someone is able to answer this challenge.
Someone will be stupid enough.
Not stupid enough. Someone to defend the town's honor. Who's it going to be, Kevin Cannon?
I don't know. I hope somebody. I can't wait to see somebody get put out and broken in half by Chris Masters. So.
Oh, brother.
Oh, it's one of our preliminary wrestlers here. Sidney Mason. He's from Morden. He's been training with the CWE in our training facility.
Impressive Zuba's pants he is wearing. I gotta give him that.
Yeah, he's a special guy in an Olympic sort of way.
You and I can really see the friendship now bond between you and Chris Masters. You guys are on the same wavelength.
Hey, Mastermind and Masterpiece. We're not too far off.
Okay. I thought I said no handicaps.
He did say that.
Hey, I'm new around here. I know I'm just a guest. I don't know who you are. Obviously, they seem to like you. So,
gracious man.
How about a formal introduction? What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Scarhead Manson, and I am formerly from the Eden Asylum.
Yeah. Does he do the voice for SpongeBob SquarePants?
What you said about the Master Lock, screw you on that.
You know, there's one thing that I know is you don't want to provoke a guy the size of Chris Masters.
Take you up on your challenge.
Coming out through the curtain, I think, provoked him enough.
Hold on. Just for argument's sake, I'm just curious. You actually think you can break the Master Lock?
Oh, yeah.
He's giving him a chance to leave.
Screw you, yes.
I've seen miracles happen before, but I think this might be not one of Chris Masters' toughest Master Lock challenges by looking at the size of the opponents of Kevin Cannon.
No, if you're a betting man, you better put everything you own on Chris Masters here.
Chris Masters better save a little strength. He goes one-on-one with Kamikaze in our main event a little bit later on in tonight's broadcast. Still to come, Hotshot Danny Duggan takes on Sickle.
Sorry, short-term memory loss. I'm sorry. So, you know how it is. Go ahead and have a seat.
Referee almost pulled the chair out from underneath him. The old Three Stooges bitch.
I didn't hear the music stop. Here we go, the Master Lock Challenge.
One more time, are you sure?
Yes, I am.
He does give him an opportunity to get out of this.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever wonder what Gacy looks like without the clown makeup, I think this is it.
You know, not often I agree with you, Kevin Cannon. I'm biting my tongue, but I am agreeing with you at this point. Even Chris Masters, for his arrogance, I don't think he believes what's going on either. Now he's able to get that on, and nope.
Well, all these young guys, they think that this is how they're going to get their big start, big thrust into the spotlight is by coming out here and answering the Master Lock Challenge and winning it, and then they get a dose of reality.
We saw the late great Billy Robinson back in the 60s when he made his AWA debut. Everybody thought that Billy Robinson didn't have a chance, and he surprised all the members of the roster back then, and we've seen that many, many times before. And I just don't think Chris Masters' opponent is in the Billy Robinson category.
No, I don't think Chris Masters' opponent's in the human gene pool category here.
We are about to see the Master Lock. Now, this is a part of the part where I just think he psychs out his opponent. He locks the fingers now, and now he's got his opponent. And there's a bit of a fight here, but look at Chris Masters. This man, like we've said before, is a physical specimen. This would be even the most seasoned member of the CWE roster. I don't know if he would be able to get out of this. Just look at the intensity. Look at the determination on the face of Chris Masters, and now his opponent is down to his knees. And I do believe he is out. And another successful Master Lock Challenge, if you will.
Oh yeah, Masters exerted more energy loading his luggage into the car this morning. This is nothing to him.
He certainly did. Chris Masters with another successful Master Lock Challenge. He will be in our main event tonight. He goes one-on-one with Kamikaze. Back in the locker room area, Vicky Shea is with Hotshot Danny Duggan.
Bring CWE to your community. If you're a part of an organization, business, sports team, or fundraising effort, you now have the opportunity to bring the unique experience that is CWE live to your community to aid in your efforts. For more information on how to bring CWE to your town, email info@cwecanada.ca.
Amy's Music Services, state-of-the-art sound and lighting. Call and book your party today. A proud sponsor of CWE. When in Nipawin, stop into Mr. Ribs, an official sponsor of the CWE. Located at 15 Main Street West. Drop by today.
Some say I am mistaken.
Hey, this is former TNA knockout Angelina Love, and you have the privilege of watching CWE TV.
CWE fans get set as the Stars return to Rookies Sports Bar Friday, March the 21st, 8:30 p.m. bell time. Tickets only $10, and this is an adults-only show. Fans get set for the Last Action Hero Tour featuring Ring of Honor star Chris Hero, who is also known as Cassius Ohno in WWE NXT. The tour kicks off Tuesday, May 6th in Morden, Manitoba, with a big event at the Access Event Center, 111 Gilmore Avenue. Bell time 7 o'clock. Get your advance tickets at Giant Tiger. The tour continues Wednesday, May 7th in Souris, Manitoba at the Souris Community Hall. Bell time 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at www.diyobo.com. Nipawin, Manitoba gets set. CWE returns Thursday, May 8th at the Yellowhead Arena. Get your tickets at Mr. Ribs, 15 Main Street West. Winnipeg, Manitoba gets set. CWE invades the Holy Cross Gymnasium Friday, May 9th. Bell time 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at Rudy's Video, Blade Hair Design, or Video 1001. Selkirk, Manitoba gets set. Selkirk Arena this time, The Barn. Saturday, May 10th, bell time 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at Blaine's, 366 Main Street. And finally, the CWE returns Sunday, May 10th, to Beausejour, Manitoba at the Broken Head River Community Hall. Special bell time at 3 o'clock. Get your tickets at Crosstown Convenience or go to www.diyobo.com. For more information on all these great events, go to www.cwecanada.ca.
I'm backstage with Danny Duggan. Now, a few weeks ago, there was a miscommunication between you and AJ Sanchez. It ended up costing you guys a match. What's your current relationship with AJ?
Well, we definitely don't hold hands and we definitely don't cuddle. AJ Sanchez, me and him have a long storied history in Canadian wrestling's elite, and he's been in a bit of a slump. He's been trying to get his head on, he's trying to win matches, and like a good friend, I tried to get him on track. But I think it's a lost cause, as we saw a couple weeks ago. I understand mistakes happen. They happen all the time in the professional wrestling ring, but a mistake like that resulted in me getting a hammer smashed upside my face. So AJ Sanchez, from here on out, you're on your own. People have always said you have all the potential in the world, but for whatever reason, you're wasting it away. So as far as I'm concerned, you go your way, I'll go mine, and we'll see each other down the road.
All right, let's head back to the action.
Welcome back to CWE Wrestling. Dave Petro ringside, joined by Kevin Cannon. And the man has just entered the ring. This man brings everything, every night, to every ring in every town, all over the world. Hotshot, Danny Duggan.
The busiest man in professional wrestling in our country, Danny Duggan, the leader of the Jack and Fanny Pack Revolution. Speaking of which, I've been in constant contact with the CWE office. Some matchups are going to be announced this coming week for rookies on March 21st, but I'm told Danny Duggan will be there in action.
Hotshot Danny Duggan will be in action March the 21st at Rookie Sports Bar in the Central Hotel, downtown Transcona, 8:30 bell time. We have it on good authority by Kevin Cannon. Danny Duggan will go one-on-one with a man that didn't just get cold in here.
Yeah, he definitely has an aura about him, and I don't know if it's just me, but he seems to have lost his way ever since the departure, if you will, the hiatus of Marius. He just seems to be very sporadically appearing and more confused than usual.
Like, I don't know what's more creepier, Marius around or Marius not around.
I don't know, it's heads you win, tails you lose sort of deal.
Look at this man, close to 300 pounds. He doesn't wrestle with boots. He has that hood on his face. We don't know who he is. And I've been around this guy, and I don't think that hood or his ring attire have been washed, ever, Kevin Cannon.
No, I think he might sleep in a dumpster to top it off by the smell of it.
And he just terrorizes not only his opponents, but he terrorizes the fans around the ringside area. And I think Hotshot Danny Duggan, I think he's defending the honor of all the fans in this matchup because, like, I don't think there's anybody, aside from Marius, that likes Sicko.
He's a vicious, twisted individual. He's a guy that I could see him striking a woman, striking a child. He doesn't care. He doesn't have that sense in his brain that tells him this is right, this is wrong. He just goes out and inflicts damage.
I don't even think I've ever seen him apply a scientific move other than the collar to elbow hookup we see right now. And Hotshot Danny Duggan, I will give Sicko one thing. The man is strong.
Oh yeah, he's got some power to him. He's definitely not a guy that you want to go strength for strength against.
I have seen this man terrorize opponents all over the CWE, all over Manitoba, Northwestern Ontario, Saskatchewan, parts of the United States. And Hotshot Danny Duggan, more of a world traveler than Sicko, let me tell you that, because I have it on good authority. Sicko has a little hard time getting across the border wearing that hood.
I think Sicko has a little hard time getting out of the general vicinity, like getting into the car in the morning. How does this guy get around day to day?
I wouldn't be the guy at Domo trying to fill up his car with gas when the guy's coming at you with a hood.
Yeah, that's got to be scary.
Danny Duggan trying to apply the body slam on him, and Sicko chopping him down. Oh, what a tremendous right hand to the jaw of Hotshot Danny Duggan. And Sicko coming back with a couple of headbutts to the back. His methods are just not wrestling. They're just brawling, Kevin Cannon.
He does some nerve locks and maneuvers like that I think...
That's torture! That's not wrestling, that's just torture!
Yeah, I think he learned them in a mental institution, if I'm not mistaken.
Or maybe they had him apply it on him as trying to be subdued by guards, but look at Hotshot Danny Duggan. Able to come back, but Sicko now overpowering Hotshot Danny Duggan, and Danny Duggan is in trouble, Kevin Cannon.
Yeah, I think Duggan might have underestimated the strength and power of Sicko here. Just, you know, by his physique, he doesn't look like the most athletic guy, but he's definitely got some power behind him.
Couple of knife edge chops by Hotshot Danny Duggan, 3 to be exact. Oh, and Sicko with the rake to the eyes.
So Sicko doesn't care. He'll do whatever it takes. He'll rake your eyes. He'll choke you. He'll sit on you. He'll stomp on you. You name it, he'll do it.
Oh, what an Irish whip into the turnbuckles. Hotshot Danny Duggan hits the mat, and Hotshot Danny Duggan is in tremendous pain. Now, we've seen Hotshot Danny Duggan all of a sudden come to the aid of AJ Sanchez several weeks back, and then we saw what we saw a few weeks back on CWE Wrestling. AJ Sanchez clobbering Hotshot Danny Duggan with a hammer when they faced MAN.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting situation there, but AJ and Danny tagged up against MAN, and Danny got the pin. AJ is on this huge losing streak. He still is, because Danny's the one that got the pin there. AJ's like Tavarius Jackson. He's the backup quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks. Sure, the team won, and he's got a Super Bowl ring, but he didn't do anything.
Wow.
And it's the same deal. AJ Sanchez is jealous of Danny Duggan, and it's because Danny Duggan is a show-off.
Danny Duggan has come alive in this matchup now. Sicko on the receiving end of a tremendous shoulder block, and now look at hotshot Danny Duggan stalking his opponent. What a drop kick!
Oh, right to the head!
Oh my, what elevation! 1, 2, and Sicko able to kick out. Now, in addition to what we saw with AJ Sanchez, Danny Duggan's had some trouble recently with heavy metal as well.
Yeah, well, when you keep yourself as busy as Danny Duggan is, you're bound to make a few enemies.
He is being Danny Duggan has to be constantly looking over his shoulder. Oh, he gets the big man up for a body slam, but look at the toll it has taken on hotshot Danny Duggan as well. But Danny Duggan, the man has no quit in him. He once again stalking his prey, if you will. Sicko to his feet, and hotshot Danny Duggan. We've seen this before. Tremendous. 1, 2, 3, he got him!
Oh, I'd love to be Danny Duggan's chiropractor right about now. He's going to be a wealthy man.
Definitely. He got the victory, but at what cost? Hotshot Danny Duggan victorious right here on CWE Wrestling. We're going to take a quick break. Still to come, our main event.
Are you ready now? I got you freaking out. Say you're ready now. I'm not gonna say it again.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the masterpiece, Chris Master.
Welcome back to CWE Wrestling. Dave Petro ringside, joined once again by Kevin Cannon. And Kevin, once again, we will be graced by his presence, the masterpiece, Chris Masters.
Boy, I don't even think he broke a sweat during that Master Lock Challenge. He's primed, he's ready to go. He's ready to make an example out of Cam Causey here tonight.
Cam Causey, of course, defeated your man to get this matchup, Rob Stardom, last week in that very ring right here on CWE Wrestling.
Yeah, well, he can have this matchup. It's all his.
Absolutely. Chris Masters has been basically cutting a swath through the CWE locker room with the Master Lock Challenge, and we have not seen anyone successfully break the Master Lock to date. And earlier on, the Master Lock Challenge, that was a bit of, I almost want to call it a debacle. I didn't give his opponent any kind of a chance in that one.
No, and it's as I said earlier, these young guys, they think they can get in there, and they think they're going to make a name for themselves, answering the Master Lock Challenge, and they get hurt, they get injured, they get their shoulders dislocated.
Oh, and we hear the music. Kamikaze! Fans are fired up for this one. I'm fired up for this one. Are you fired up for this one, Kevin Cannon?
Oh, I'm definitely excited to watch this.
This is going to be brute strength versus high flying. Mr. Excitement himself. I use that term a lot, but this one really sticks to Kamikaze. This man been on an impressive streak right here in CWE. The only man I think has been able to defeat Kamikaze in the middle of the ring has been hotshot Danny Duggan.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe you're right.
So this is another tremendous matchup for the high flyer. One fall, 60-minute time limit. This is our television main event. And if anybody could knock Chris Masters off his feet, I think Cam could. Kamikaze, the high flyer. This man, I have seen this guy in action. I've followed his career for years, all throughout North America. He is loved everywhere he goes. I cannot put a definitive title on his style, but it's unorthodox, but it gets results, Kevin Cannon.
Yeah, I've been following his career since 1991 when he was in the movie Hook and he was the leader of a little group of children there.
That's not true! That is not true, Kevin Cannon. He was not in the 1991 movie Hook. Now we're going to see this. Here we go, Chris Masters now. If you're Chris Masters, Kevin Cannon, how do you prepare for an opponent that literally flies through the air with the greatest of ease, not like in the movie Hook?
You got to keep your head on a swivel. That's basically Chris Masters' strategy here. You got to be looking left, right, up, down, behind you, in front of you at all times. Be ready for him to be coming from anywhere, and just be ready to intercept him, cut him off, and put him down.
Kamikaze now. I mean, like I said before, 70, 80 pounds, he gets up to the masterpiece, Chris Masters. and the experience that Chris Masters, this man has wrestled all over the world. He has taken on some of the toughest competitors in the WWE, everywhere in professional wrestling. And Kamikaze, no slouch. He has defeated some of the biggest names around. But I do not think, I think this is the first matchup between these two men.
Oh, definitely. It definitely is the first meeting between these two.
Collar and elbow hookup. Chris Masters powering out of that. Basically tosses aside Kamikaze, but Kamikaze able to springboard back to his feet. And now I don't know if that's the wisest idea, but now makes Chris Masters mad. Tries to get a leg drop on him.
Chris Masters is too strong. He's been doing those calf workouts and that paid off.
Absolutely. Oh man, look at Chris Masters eyeing up his opponent. Knife edge chop, Kevin Cannon.
Oh, they heard that one back in Meepawa last week.
Absolutely. Wow. Next week on this very television program, Kevin Cannon, Heavy Metal will go one-on-one with the big man, the former SOA member, Billy Blaze.
Oh, that will be an interesting matchup for the #1 contender, Heavy Metal.
Interesting to say the least. Two big men. Billy Blaze with his brawling ability, and Heavy Metal with that weird aura around him. Lights going out, masked guys, all kinds of shenanigans. Will that happen next week? Make sure you tune in to CWE Wrestling for that. Look at that drop kick. Kamikaze back to his feet. Chris Masters receiving end of a couple of big elbows from Cam. Off the ropes. Oh, Chris Masters not going to let that happen.
And I was just going to say, Cam's burning too much energy too early here. And look, they tried to pull Chris Masters off the ropes, and he'd already turned too much out of the gas tank, jumping around, flipping around, and it's killing him.
Oh, look at this! Kamikaze! He got Chris Masters onto our ringside floor. Skin the cat, if you will. Kamikaze back in the ring. We got to take a quick break. We'll return with Kamikaze going one-on-one with Chris Masters. Don't go anywhere.
I go to Muscles by Myers because I trust them.
The staff is phenomenal. You come in, they're always positive, they're always happy to see you.
I walked in there not knowing a thing about supplements, and the staff there showed me everything I need to know.
I lost about 40 pounds and then put on about 10 pounds of muscle.
I've gotten stronger, I have more energy.
I go to Muscles by Myers because they offer great advice, competitive pricing, and they care about helping you achieve your goals.
If I can do it, you can do it.
In need of a professional photo shoot or photos for your event? Call Dwight Lowen Photography for all your needs. Visit www.dwightlowen.com.
The official hotel of CWE in Winnipeg is the Clarion Hotel at 1445 Portage Avenue. For more information, go to www.clarionhotel.com.
You think I'm overrated?
Be sure to check out the Club St. B, located in the heart of St. Boniface and the host of the official CWE after parties following all Winnipeg shows.
You think I'm...
Are you ready now?
Music for CWE TV provided by the following artists. Be sure to check out all of these great artists out online.
CWE fans get set as the Stars return to Rookies Sports Bar Friday, March the 21st, 8:30 p.m. bell time. Tickets only $10, and this is an adults-only show. Fans get set for the last Action Hero Tour featuring Ring of Honor star Chris Hero, who is also known as Cassius Ohno in WWE NXT. The tour kicks off Tuesday, May 6th in Morden, Manitoba, with a big event at the Access Event Center, 111 Gilmore Avenue. Bell time 7 o'clock. Get your advance tickets at Giant Tiger. The tour continues Wednesday, May 7th in Souris, Manitoba at the Souris Community Hall. Bell time 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at www.diyobo.com. Deepwater, Manitoba gets set. CWE returns Thursday, May 8th at the Yellowhead Arena. Get your tickets at Mr. Ribs, 15 Main Street West. Winnipeg, Manitoba gets set. CWE invades the Holy Cross Gymnasium Friday, May 9th. Bell time 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at Rudy's Video, Blade Hair Design, or Video 1001. Selkirk, Manitoba gets set. Selkirk Arena this time, The Barn. Saturday, May 10th, bell time 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at Blaine's, 366 Main Street. And finally, the CWE returns Sunday, May 10th, the Beausejour, Manitoba at the Broken Head River Community Hall. Special bell time at 3 o'clock. Get your tickets at Crosstown Convenience or go to www.diyobo.com. For more information on all these great events, go to www.cwecanada.ca. Welcome back to CWE Wrestling. Dave Petro ringside, Kevin Cannon joining me, and we are in the middle of Kamikaze. This man has been taking it to Chris Masters. He just got basically a 1.5 count on him, now coming back with a couple of big elbows, Irish whip into the ropes, reversed by Chris Masters, and Chris Masters takes him up with a big backbreaker. And that's how you stop the high flyer, Kevin Cannon.
Yeah, just like I said, he's just got to keep an eye on where he is, catch him, intercept him, round him, and finish him.
Oh, tremendous fist to the head of Kamikaze. Chris Masters down. Oh, I thought he was going for a master lock on that one with the knee to the small of the back of Cam. Oh, look at that, another big knee. And that is some tremendous power behind those. That man, Chris Masters, is well put together, Kevin Cannon.
Oh yeah, he's all strength, all physicality, and he can just get it done. He's just a man who knows what to do, he knows how to train, he knows how to wrestle. He's a very, very, very smart, informed individual.
You know, I've seen Kamikaze many, many times, and I know that he is a student of the game, and I know that he has well scouted out Chris Masters, and you know things have to be going through his mind. How can he get himself back on track? How can he basically turn the ship around and start to get a little bit more aggressive against the Masterpiece?
Speaking of well scattered out, you know who Chris Masters spoke to about his opponents here in CWE, how to get the inside scoop on them, to get footage on them, and to get the lowdown on how to come up with a strategy against them?
I'm just maybe assuming his close personal friend Kevin Cannon.
You bet, Dave Petro, you bet.
So, would it be safe to say that, you know, maybe the Masterpiece, Kevin Cannon, the Masterpiece is contemplating joining your stable?
Oh, no. He just hired me as a consultant.
Oh, a consultant. He doesn't want you around ringside area.
He's a busy guy. He's jet set himself.
That he is. He has traveled all over the world when he was with the WWE, and then for several years on the independent circuits. Chris Masters, the man has met with success everywhere he has gone, and he is enjoying success in the CWE ring, at least with the Master Lock challenges. Whether or not he can get a victory on Kamikaze is another thing.
I know when he's done with the Masterpiece tour here in CWE, he's flying over to England immediately after to face another guy who's coming to CWE, Chris Hero, and then after that he's going to Sudan to wrestle out there.
Chris Hero will be around Manitoba in the month of May. Be sure to stay tuned to this very broadcast to find out those great dates, and of course go to our website www.cwecanada.ca for all the information on all our live events, including Friday, March 21st at Rookie Sports Bar in the heart of Transcona.
I'm told we've got a huge announcement coming up regarding an event in April. Stay tuned to the website, stay tuned to CWE TV, and you'll find out more about that.
Right, come on, spill the beans right now. I'm not privy to that information, Kevin Cannon.
Well, nothing's set in stone quite yet, so I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but believe me, it is big.
You've heard it first from Kevin Cannon, and I would go to our Facebook page, CWE Canada, or our website, and keep your eyes peeled to that, all the social media outlets, to find out all the latest comings and goings and all the goings-on of CWE Canada's Wrestling Elite. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Oh, he's bending him in half.
This is a submission maneuver. Shades of Jesse the Body Ventura.
That's the torture rack, Dave
It
Petro.
certainly is. The referee right in position. Kamikaze, he's trying to fight his way out of it. Couple of hard shots to the top of the head of Chris Masters. And look at Kamikaze now, able to get out of it. And is he able to take Chris Masters over? Oh no.
Oh, we just went from PG to PG-13.
Good grief, I didn't need to see that. I don't think anyone needed to see that. And then Chris Masters delivering a big boot to the top of the head of Kamikaze. And look at Kamikaze coming back with that flying head scissors.
Yeah, he almost threw Chris Masters right outside of the ring there. Luckily the ropes were there to stop him.
What action in our main event. Oh, Kamikaze still has some fight left in him after that head scissors, that takeover, and now coming back with a couple of big elbows to the side of the head of the masterpiece, Chris Masters.
Yeah, Masters has been working Kamikaze's back for most of his matchup, though. You see Cam when he's trying to get a little bit of fire there. He had one hand on his back the whole time, trying to hang on to it. He's writhing in pain here.
And that's a great strategy. Get the masterpiece down to the same level. Everybody's the same size when they're on the mat. And we see Kamikaze now chopping him down like a tree. And you see now Kamikaze enjoying some success against the masterpiece.
He's also enjoying that feeling in his back.
Oh, reversed by the masterpiece. Tries to the back body drop. Kam meets with a boot. Another big boot. Chris Masters down. He's been leveled. Kamikaze now calling on the strength of the fans. He's got some momentum. Will he go up to the top? We've seen this before. Look at him. Look at that elevation.
Oh my, he's like a cat.
Chris Masters now getting back to his feet. He turns around. Oh! Flying body press. One, two.
Oh my God.
Oh, I thought he had him, Kevin Cannon. Chris Masters able to get out at 2.5. Kamikaze, the match has taken the toll on him, taken the toll on me as well. And now Kamikaze now has to continue the assault on the masterpiece. Big forearm to the side of the head, and look at Chris Masters rocked. Chris Masters, I have not seen him in this kind of position in a long, long time. Oh, look at that.
Just a giant spine buster. Yeah, it was up high too. He had him up over his head and then he planted him down.
That was some tremendous elevation. Look at the pain on the face of Kamikaze and Chris Masters too. That took a toll out of him.
Oh, I know what he's setting up for here.
Oh my, I don't want to see this. His opponent is wounded. His opponent is down. And look at Chris Masters stalking his prey, if you will. Kamikaze now getting to his feet.
Oh, easy pickings here.
Oh, he's got it. No.
So wait, what's he doing?
What? Oh, look at this. 1, 2, and 3. No. Oh, I thought he had him. Chris Masters just about applied the master lock on him, but Kamikaze able to escape. And now he's got him up, and Kamikaze now with some shots to the head, some hard right hands. Oh, but Chris
back into the turnbuckle.
Back into the turnbuckle. He is now assaulting the back. Oh, but he is met with a couple of big boots from Kamikaze. And now Kamikaze, listen to this crowd. They are on their feet. They are ready. Kamikaze now up to the top. Oh my, oh, he is caught. He's caught in midair by Chris Masters. And Chris Masters now with the master lock.
You see him, he just picked him up and threw him into the master lock.
He absolutely did. And Kamikaze now a victim of the master lock. And Kevin's trying to fight his way out of it. The referee right in position.
They're right in the middle of the ring. I don't think he's going to get to the ropes. He's got no hope. It's over. It's
referee
over.
Calling for the bell. Chris Masters able to score a huge victory over Kamikaze in our television main event. Oh my. And I have just been handed a note that we will see Chris Masters in action next week against JJ Sanchez. Also in action next week, Heavy Metal will take on Billy Blaze. What an impressive victory by Chris Masters right here on CWE television. On behalf of Kevin Cannon and Vicky Shea, Dave Petro saying so long from CWE Wrestling.